These these delivery trucks still don't have a spot to park, but yet they say it's safer. Um,
Line 7 has a station. 23 call on the last no change.
and just so you know, most deliveries that in this area, they come in 53 footers. Like the majority of the deliveries I see, they come in these big 53 footers because they're delivering to multiple locations at one time. So that's what you get, especially in this area here. I've seen the majority, and sometimes you get small box trucks, but a lot of them are 53 footers. So we'll see how that works out.
Okay, I have it. Yeah, they called 15 minutes ago looking for an ETA on us. They never did say that he was gone. All right, it's
Alright, 911, they get a description of him. We'll just put it out over the channel, and then if they want to investigate, we'll take them into the station.
Guys sleeping on the light. And so you see a lot, just because it's the shortest of truck drivers, they try to get it all in one big load rather than having it in small loads because they want to get their money for the delivery. And you can see a lot more 53 footers like these in the city of Boston because they could pay one driver the same as they would pay 3 drivers, and you get the job done probably just as fast or quicker. You know, a 53 footer probably can do like 5 or 6 stores, depending on what they're dropping off and picking up.
If the 202 could meet me in Pheasant, I believe it's supposed to be the best team clinician up there.
Now, on this particular delivery here, I'm not too sure how much they have to unload. I assume it's a good portion of the truck itself. Because he almost got the. Hey, how often you guys do a delivery down here?
5 minutes or less.
No. How often did you come?
Every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
So it's weird how they make this bus lane, but they don't give you a designated spot to park, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I see you guys down here. You guys have to double park because that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, always.
Right. And it's unfortunate they make you guys work harder because now you gotta.
Yeah, no space.
Yeah.
It's all we do over here. So no choice.
Right.
We okay,
Yeah.
Some part people give a hard time.
Right. Well, you gotta do your job too,
No,
Right.
No choice.
You gotta do it. And how much of this truck you have to deliver? Like half of this truck or?
Out here?
Yeah.
No,
2 pallets?
Yeah, I mean, at least
It's about what, 50 blocks a pallet?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still a good amount though. Yeah.
No, you just fix okay over here,
Yeah.
So
Well,
I look at more room.
they need to make more room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can figure that out.
Yeah, maybe the island here, but
Get rid of the island.
Make over there,
Yeah.
Look nice.
Yeah. Keep up the good work, my man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right,
for
take care.
asking, Okay.
All right, buddy. All right, my man. So you say you have to deliver 2 pallets, which 2 pallets is not a lot, but it is a lot, depending on how you're delivering them and what you're delivering. This should be a commercial zone. Oh, it's drop off, minimum 5-minute pickup, so it's not really commercial, but it is what it is. So they should have a commercial zone for them to do a pickup and delivery, but they don't have that. It's just a minimum 5 minutes pickup drop off. That's basically what it is. So every week, he was saying every week they got to do a delivery, which you gotta understand. Your produce has to have a way to get to the stores. It doesn't get there by magic. So someone has to drop that stuff off physically. And it's says no left turn, as if somebody's gonna make a, well, somebody probably would make a left turn to McDonald's. So they made it so you can't make a left turn into McDonald's. So what they're gonna do is more likely go up to the next corner, make a U-turn and come back down.
I was busy. I was on a landline, and I wasn't getting that it was a body cam that was my mistake.
And the McDonald's drive-thru is very busy. See, now this is how they should do all the crosswalks in the city of Boston. See how wide that crosswalk is in the ramp? That's the way they should have been done the right way, that way. The whole width of the crosswalk should be the width of the tactical plate. Makes more sense to have that done that way, and then instead of making a small narrow ramp. Why can't all of them be done like this? I mean, I think that's the right way they should be done. The same width of this crosswalk should be the width of the, because you got to keep in mind, you got people going and coming. So you got people potentially walking one way, people walking the other way. So they should be on different sides of the road.
Looks like AMX should be just on scene now, too.
Charlie 911.
What's happening?
911.
Do we have a way to contact the best team worker?
Now when they get here, it's like they kind of shortchange each other. They gave us a short one on one side
Where'd you call
and
back?
a wide one on the other side. And that doesn't look right. Wasn't proper planning. Why would you have a wide over there and a narrow one here? That pole should have either been moved over another 3 feet. And that would have been too hard to do.
Alright, 911, she's coming out.
I'm not gonna push the button. I'm gonna see if any cars stop. Like, while I'm standing on this platform. And they did the same thing over there. They gave you wide ramps in the middle and a narrow one at the very end, which I don't see the logic behind that at all. The same thing over here. This whole area here becomes a platform. Once you designate this as a platform, it's a platform. You're supposed to go all the way to the end with that. You're not supposed to stop it at, like halfway like that. But some people think that's the way it's supposed to be, and it's not.
411 Fiesta 7. Delta Long Way,
What's up, man? Just checking out this bus lane here and see. See, I don't think the traffic moves any faster as far as the buses moving and the cars moving.
Engine 28. Engine 28. Back in the district. Back in the district.
You see if the ambulance uses the bus lane or if the ambulance uses the regular. They say the ambulance could use the bus lane, so let's see if they use the bus lane. They're not using the bus lane. They can use the bus lane if they want to. According to what the young lady told me the other day, she said buses, meaning school buses, and I guess buses mean any kind of bus. The T-Ride and emergency vehicles could use this particular lane. I don't see why bikes can't use it either, since there's no designated bike lane over there. If you look at this setup, there's no designated bike lane. They spend all this $60 million plus and there's no designated bike lane. So I'm assuming the bikes can use the bus lane.
144 South.
Because there's no shoulder for the cars to share the road with the bikes.
Arguing with him in the hallway. He wanted to.
At least I don't see one. Let's take a look and see if there's any shoulder for the bikes.
Yeah.
No, there's no shoulder for the bikes. So
Upcoming troops. The next 44th bus to Ruggles arrives in 18 minutes. The following bus arrives in 48 minutes. The next 22 bus to Ashland arrives in 18 minutes. The following bus arrives in 30 minutes. The next 29 bus to Medicare arrives in 19 minutes.
Just so, I don't know, street owners on the team, just stay aware of the best thing. Okay, thank you. Never had any experience with this gentleman and the program manager is brand new to this program, so she has no experience. But we'll go on over to you.
First bus stops here.
3550 Washington Street investigating. You're investigating 1246.
Danger, no passing.
Bravo 103.
See, now, see how they have this indicating the end of the ramp of the platform, I should say. You should have one on the other side similar to this. Like it actually just come to that piece right there.
haven't.
kind of come out as like a wall. It looked like one of these walls right here, theoretically. A wall like that with a railing on top. That's the way it should be. It should be a regular wall, almost similar to what they have on the opposite side. So if you look at the wall they have on the opposite side here, they have the concept over here designating where the platform ends, but they don't have the concept over here. Because my thing is, if a person that's visually impaired, how do they know when this ends to that? They don't know that. Unless you put a barrier up telling them that. So it should have been one of these on each side, narrowing you right down to the middle. If that makes any sense. So the same exact thing they have here. Same exact setup should be right there to here and stop. And that'll tell you where the platform ends and stops. The reason why I say that, because you have to establish where the platform starts and where it ends. And putting that thing there and stopping it, that doesn't establish an ending or a beginning. All that shows is there's an incline there. I got a question.
Just one.
Did they tell you that you can use the bus lane?
What's the info?
So theoretically, if you're driving the T like shuttle like this, you could use the bus lane. But they didn't tell you that, did they?
Let me get out so you can show me something.
That's what the lady told me. That's why I'm making sure everybody's informed. The lady told me the other day, right? As long as you're driving the T ride like this and the logo's on and everything, any bus could use this bus lane.
Really?
Yeah.
And you work for what?
I independent. I do my own stuff. I'm external affairs. I'm on YouTube.
Okay, so somebody was just told you.
No, somebody who works for the T told me that.
Oh, really?
So now what you got to do, you got to ask them the question: why didn't anybody tell me that I could use the bus lane? Because my thing is, if you're supposed to use it, they're supposed to inform you guys, right?
Inform us. Yeah, they don't do that.
So with the lady, according to what she told me, there's a video of her saying it. She told me any school bus, any MBTA bus, and any T ride like what you're driving can use these bus lanes. Now, ask your supervisor. Find out for sure to make sure. Don't take my word for it, but that's what she told me.
I'm gonna find out. Trust me, I'm gonna find out.
Because
if it's like that, then
you could use it, right?
Yeah,
it makes it easy.
Park over there instead of being in the corners like this, because it's dangerous anyway.
Exactly. I always try to play devil's advocate, because if she's telling me that, then why the school buses don't know about it? Because I ask the school bus drivers, they don't know about it either.
Neither bus?
Exactly. So they make a rule and allow people to do something, but they don't tell nobody. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I appreciate you
all right.
saying that, because at least I want to find out.
Yeah, now you get something to look into.
Exactly.
All right, you take care now. So this young lady works for the MBTA. She works for the ride, and she has no knowledge of that. But yet the woman told me that. So that's one thing. You're going to set some rules and regulations, but notify the people that are able to use these roads. Like, just don't say they can use it and don't tell them. So every school bus driver that I talked to so far don't even know about it. And if you doubt it, you check the video I posted on this a couple of weeks, maybe last week I think it was. and you check it yourself. See, now this one, he could use the thing too. He doesn't even know that either. So a lot of these T riders don't. No, go ahead. They think you're trying to turn out. I tell you why they keep doing that. They see your wheels turned out like this, and they think you're trying to turn out. That's why they're doing that. Yeah, I know your hazard, but they don't see the other side of the hazard light. All they see is a flashing light on one side of the car. Just so you know, that's the reason why they're doing that. Because they can't see your hazard light on the other side. There you go. And now they don't think you're coming out. You're perfect. You're good. So if you see wheels turning, you see a person sitting in the car, and you see lights flashing, common sense or your common sense will kick in and think that person wants to get out. They can't think she's trying to get out with her wheels turned to the curb. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I did enough for today anyway. I informed an employee of the T that was not informed by the T themselves. And they're subcontractors of the T, so you'd think they would let them know. But unfortunately, I guess they didn't get the memo, or they didn't pass the memo out. Now, this little City of Boston Age Strong van, theoretically, he should be able to ride in the bus lane too, because he is a bus. He technically is legally a bus. Whether they know it or not, that is considered a bus. I'm gonna ask a few more bus drivers later on during the day. Ask them the same question: are they aware that they can use the bus lane? And no one's telling them that. No one. I mean, it's a simple fix. You send a memo to the bus drivers and let them all know that you can use the bus lane. It's you know what I mean? It's such an easy fix. But no one cares to do it. See how fast this truck is going right now? That's way over the speed limit. That's technically over the speed limit right there. What's going on there? I see they still didn't move this mailbox yet. Well, I'm gonna call the post office and ask them about this mailbox being so close to the fire hydrant. Is that okay? It's like it's less than 3 feet, so it shouldn't be okay. See, this guy doesn't have a bike lane, so he's stuck driving in the road with regular cars. They spent $60+ million. You'd think they would incorporate a bike lane in there somewhere. Well, I'm gonna assume, like, if I'm riding my bike, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna ride in the bus lane. I think I have more space in the bus lane than trying to share a road with a car. All I gotta do if I see a bus coming, just move to the left or the right. All right, guys, I'm headed out of here. The other thing that's kind of throwing people off too is you got 3 lights up there. Should only be 2. I was told 1 light for 1 lane. If you got 3 lights, that means you got 3 lanes. You only got 2 lanes. You got a travel lane and you got a bus lane. That 3rd light in the middle doesn't have to be there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I was told by someone who installs those. I have to do the research myself. I can't always go by what people tell me either. But I'm gonna find out. All right, guys. Till next time, there's Porter. Actually, one more thing I want to point out before I shut this off. They did put these up since the last video I did. Cars were doing U-turns right here. So they put these little plastic cone barriers up here, like 4 of them. But it still doesn't stop people from doing U-turns though. They just do them further up. That's all they do. This car here is gonna do a U-turn too. See that? It doesn't stop them. It's the nature of the beast. If you give them a ability to do it, they're gonna do it. They're not gonna want to go over to the next corner and come back around again. So they spend another $500 putting those up, or $1,000, depending on who put them up there, and they still make the U-turns. So many flaws in this. I don't even want to tell them all the flaws they have. They have to figure these out on their own. But we'll keep an eye on things and see what's going on. Until next time, guys. Nez Porter. Catch you on the next one.